two veteran teams here, and that means that execution becomes the driving force in success.
Oh, look at the 76ers starting group. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Green is out there with Seth Curry, and it's Simmons in at the 3 spot.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Good work there as it goes.
With Ben Simmons, his wheelhouse is in close. The closer he is, the more dangerous he is.
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Harris. Antetokounmpo, no good.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Pass to Lopez. A 3 ball. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Harris inside. Doesn't go for him. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Rejected by Harris.
What a block from Harris. Terrific work there.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Back to Curry. Lopez against Embiid. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Brook Lopez. And after he missed the first 2 seasons of his career, Greg, with the broken bone in his foot, would injuries be your main concern for Joel Embiid?
Look, no doubt about it. As long as he's healthy, he's an all-league performer. Still, 7-footers carry a lot of weight in our league. He wants to prove he can play big minutes. They just got to make sure they protect it.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
Well, you know, no doubt now the Bucks are an elite team in the East. Not only the best record in the league, but getting all the way to the Eastern Conference Finals as well. This team has a bright future and will be a force in the years ahead.
Both shots good from the stripe. And the Bucks got a lot of big wins, Clark, throughout the season.
They sure did. The Bucks were outstanding all year long. Had a very tough series against the Raptors in the East Final and ended up getting bounced out. But I tell you what, this Milwaukee Bucks team, they're going to be in the hunt for championships several years going forward.
Now Simmons, after Chris Middleton missed from long range, taken away by Holiday. And it's the Bucks on the break. And Middleton the bucket on the assist by Holiday.
And the best part of that sequence wasn't Holiday's steal, but his quick decision to push the ball and start the break. That's when the D's most vulnerable, and he took advantage.
Now here's Curry. Fires from deep. That shot is off. For Milwaukee, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. And it's Middleton penetrating over Curry. And another basket for Milwaukee.
That was really a platinum-level effort from Middleton. I mean, crafty in how he carved out room for himself on the interior.
Here's Harris. Back to Curry. Pass to Embiid. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Simmons. 5 to shoot. Another shot. And Embiid finishes inside.
Boy, proving to be a handful once again, guys. Embiid, so tough to keep off the glass because of his agility and size.
Antetokounmpo finds Lopez. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Harris against Holiday. Here's Embiid. Lopez with the block.
Lopez showing off the length there to get to that shot.
So it's Philadelphia now. Here's Holiday. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
Hey, I've always said rebounding is timing and tenacity, but if you got long arms, that helps too, and the Greek Freak has plenty of reach.
Now here's Curry. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Harris, right side. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Here's Lopez. Here's Antetokounmpo. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
When he's on the floor, Antetokounmpo makes good things happen inside. I mean, he's got so much size and skill. A lot for the defense to try to contend with.
Now here is Harris. Back to Embiid. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. And that's now 6 points for Joel Embiid. Giannis outside. And the dunk by Giannis.
I tell you, that's why Antetokounmpo is so feared league wide. I mean, when he's close to the rim, he's most likely going to flush it on you.
Embiid kicks to Curry. Passes it to Harris. And no good. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
The 76ers trail by 4.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Embiid. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Count that one. Giannis has got 10.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
And the size of the Sixers can present matchup problems for opposing teams.
Well, you think about the two critical positions, a 6'10 point guard and a 7'2 center, and both are uber talented. That's a huge advantage, a unique advantage for Philadelphia.
Now Curry. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Puts it up from 12. Here's Embiid. Crafty move. And the dunk by Embiid.
It's dangerous now letting Embiid get this deep. You're asking to get posterized with the throwdown.
Holiday dishes to Lopez. To the paint. Here's Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
They get it back. The pass to DiVincenzo. Cans it from downtown. DiVincenzo's got 5 points so far.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Simmons. To the inside. Here's Harris. Plays it up and banks it in.
There's no way you can minimize his concentration. Excellent focus in finding a way to score that time by Harris.
DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo. Giannis is double. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Embiid.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, you know, the Bucks can be a real force on defense. We're the top-rated defense last season in the league, and #1 in rebounding and challenging shooters as well.
He's perfect from the line this time. And Clark, the length and size of the Bucks, a big part of their defensive success.
Well, I agree. I mean, versatile defenders across the board for the Bucks. They can handle switches and pick and rolls comfortably. Makes for a very strong defensive force no matter who's on the floor for this team.
Harris, good.
Nice touch from downtown. Tobias Harris continues to look better and better from this area.
Harris against Antetokounmpo. Inside, Holiday. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Curry. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Embiid. That one doesn't go. Good D by Lopez. Giannis passes to DiVincenzo. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Green kicks to Curry. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
And he gets one to fall, and now 1 out of his first 4.
Bucks leading by 6. And here's Holiday. At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. Count that bucket. Antetokounmpo's got 14.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And Embiid throws it down.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Holiday against Green. Outside Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Harris. Almost, but it rolls out. The 76ers trail by 6. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, I did speak with Mike Budenholzer for a few minutes, and Joel Embiid was right at the top of their scouting report. Arguably the most dominant big man in the game today. Coach said it'll be a team effort to slow him down and to not get embarrassed. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Here's Antetokounmpo. After Ben Simmons' bucket. Holiday with it. Now Green defending. At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here, and they pick up 2. He's got 7.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
And those putback baskets contributing to their lead, Greg.
Now here is Harris. He has 7. Goes back up, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And Milwaukee gets called for the foul.
You know, Embiid has a very similar story to Tim Duncan's. I mean, the Cameroon native did not start playing basketball until later in life. Now he's one of the very best in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Clark, there are a lot of great playmakers in this NBA that sometimes we don't talk about or under the radar.
Yeah, there are. Again, so many outstanding players in a league of 30 teams. But, you know, Drew Holiday has been outstanding as a big playmaking guard, as good scoring the ball as he is playmaking. Draymond Green, not a guard, but makes decisions and passes the ball like a high-level guard and is extremely valuable in that Warriors attack. Those two guys are a little bit undervalued for their ability to make their teammates better.
Good point. The shot by Holiday, no good. And it's Harris with the ball for the 76ers. Trailing by 4. Simmons on the wing. Down low, taken away by Holiday. Here's Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
And Antetokounmpo is just a blur. I mean, I don't know how a 7-foot guy with that wingspan and all legs and arms can be a blur, but man, he's like a lightning bolt when he gets room to roll to the basket.
And here are the 76ers now, following the bucket by the Bucks.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's Milton after the basket by Milwaukee. 1:04 left in the first quarter of the game. Outside Curry. Harris trying to get free. Curry can't get it to go.
Yeah, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns. Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Bounce pass, Antetokounmpo, DiVincenzo. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
The drive by Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Boy, the quickness by Simmons, breathtaking. So good at blowing by whoever's trying to stay in front of him.
Here's Antetokounmpo. From deep three-point range, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We've got more in store for you right after this. A native of Cameroon, Joel Embiid talks about making a quick transition to the United States.
Not knowing English, obviously at the beginning it was a little bit hard to like express myself. Obviously I can speak English perfectly now, so that's a plus, and I'm just being myself.
And that unique sense of humor, Greg, is a specialty of Embiid's.
He's a fun-loving guy who's become a must-follow on social media. And the transition he's made has been remarkable.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
And another thing they've done right from the start is converting a lot of those second chance opportunities. Those can be hard to come by sometimes.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the Bucks, Matthews and Middleton, the two wings. Ilyasova out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's DiVincenzo in at the one. That free throw good from Ilyasova. Well, Ersan Ilyasova, a bit of a journeyman in the NBA, Greg, the last handful of seasons.
Good motor on the glass, and he can chip in for a 20-point game every so often.
And both free throws good for Ilyasova. Clark, you ever think we'll see a player coach in the NBA again?
I don't think so, Kevin. The role is just so demanding. You know, it requires so much, and there's so much scrutiny now. I don't think you can effectively play and coach in this day and age. No, I don't think you'll see it happen.
Last one we saw was Dave Cowens back in the late 70s, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's right. And that's a long time ago, man.
With the Boston Celtics.
Yep.
Howard misses. Milwaukee leading by 7. Here's DiVincenzo. Back to Giannis. Burks with the steal. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Knocked loose. One-on-one fast break. Matthews passes to DiVincenzo, and he makes good on the layup. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 9 now for the Bucks.
Matthews has a nice feel, guys, for when a teammate has a clean look, gets him the ball.
Burks kicks to Simmons. On the wing, Harris. Back to Simmons. Just 5 to shoot. Over onto the Kumbo. And the 76ers get it back. Here's Harris. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, you've got to stay down on the shot fake. I mean, once Harris has you fooled, then you're done.
Well, we knew that Tobias Harris would be one of the big names during free agency this past summer.
It wasn't a lot of speculation for him when free agency hit. Ends up staying with the Sixers.
Take a break.
And I think it makes sense for both sides, and he fits nicely next to Embiid.
First free throw is good.
You know, even after the trade from the Clippers to the Sixers, he continued to produce. I mean, everybody figured that Tobias Harris would have a good season last year heading into free agency, and he didn't disappoint.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And Harris, with his strong play last season, got a big payout because of it.
Yeah, and I think he earned it. And he'll continue to work hard to live up to the contract. But more importantly, I think he wants to be the best he can be, and that'll be his focus. And he'll have to adjust to teams adjusting more to trying to slow him down.
Now here's Simmons, following the miss by Giannis.
And what patience from Simmons on offense. I mean, really skilled at making the defense get a little shaky when he has the ball.
And when he gets ahead of steam, you almost feel sorry for defenders. Ben Simmons, a combination of size, speed, and ball handling that can, at times, be unstoppable.
That's good from Simmons. And with his passing and driving ability, Greg, Simmons is like combining a power running back in football with a pinpoint passing quarterback. Not much he can't do.
Kevin, a football metaphor is appropriate. Simmons grew up playing Australian rules football, and the physicality and quick thinking of that sport really reflected in his style of play. And this summer, a 5-year, $170 million max contract extension for Ben Simmons. The Sixers didn't want to give him any cause to look elsewhere. A great talent, but the hope with that kind of money is that he'll develop that jump shot.
Harris and Howard with the stuff.
Great reach that time by Howard. He went way upstairs to throw that one down. Can pretty much get any pass that's around the goal.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Chris Middleton was a first-time All-Star in 2019. Now, we all know that Middleton is one of the league's best shooters, but he had to adjust his game to a new system under coach Mike Budenholzer. Middleton said, "I guess that's what being an all-star is, a team player and a complete player. Not playing for stats, playing for nothing else but to win." Kevin?
First-time all-star and well-deserved. David, thank you. The first free throw is good.
Boy, the Sixers have come a long way in a short period of time. I mean, 2 years after finishing as the 4th worst team in the league, guys, they came within a few points of making the Eastern Conference Finals.
And so he hits both. And the Sixers team has championship aspirations. Clark, can they make it out of the East, do you think?
Yeah, I think the Sixers team, guys, is very much capable of being an Eastern Conference champion. I mean, we forget about all the midseason trades they had a season ago. They didn't have a lot of time to ferment and gel. I think with a full season, training camp and a full season, with the players they have, they're going to be a force in the East for several years.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. Clark, you were so prolific in so many areas of the game. Which part of basketball came the easiest for you?
I think the rebounding piece. I always had a knack for sniffing out missed shots and had the size and timing and hands to chase down rebounds, but that was probably the strength of my game and the most unique part of it at an early age. And then the ball handling. My dad was 6'4" in the 50s, which meant you pretty much played inside, and he drummed into my head and my heart. Make sure you can handle that ball. So from the time I started playing, I was dribbling and making sure I could handle it, and it served me well during my playing career. Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one. Well, you know, what a season for the Bucks last year. Best record in the East, best record overall in the league. The team cruised during the regular season to win 60 games.
The 76ers have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
And he makes the first. Hey, Clark, those 60 wins for the Bucks, the most since 1980.
You know, start to finish, this team was a force. Had a great approach on both ends of the floor. Fun to watch. No glaring weaknesses, and a game plan that works for them. Future's bright there.
And Harris drops them both.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, Tobias Harris is a great scorer, and he's had multiple NBA stops, and I think you just have to simply say this guy has always been wanted.
Here's DiVincenzo. He's got 18. Burks with the steal. Outside, Simmons. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Burks with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Milton the pass to Howard. Poked loose. Here's Milton. He's covered by Matthews. 3 on the clock. On its way from Burks for 2. Another miss by Philadelphia. Bucks leading by 5. Here's DiVincenzo. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. Middleton looking it over. Pass to Matthews. Shot clock at 5. And there's the pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Ilyasova. That one a little long.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And the long reach of Antetokounmpo, I mean, stretches for days. And because of that, he's excellent at challenging shots.
DiVincenzo passes to Ilyasova. Matthews trying to free himself up.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Harris outside. The 3 sinks the triple. Harris has got 7 points here in this quarter.
You know, over time, as his game has evolved, Harris has accepted a bigger, expanded role. Knows he has the green light.
It's Giannis with the drive.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Here's Milton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Wesley Matthews picks one up.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And so much for the Sixers is predicated on Joel Embiid's health. Do they need to restrict his minutes in the regular season to keep him ready for that playoff run?
Well, you know, we've had all of this conversation about load management and managing the minutes of your key players, and Embiid, with his injury history, would certainly be a candidate for that. But we also saw what the Raptors did last season with Kawhi Leonard, so maybe the Sixers take a page out of the Raptors book in that regard.
Here's DiVincenzo. He's got 20.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And here are the 76ers now. After the basket by Milwaukee. Burks with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Here's Howard. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Here's DiVincenzo. He's got 22. The shot by Middleton, wide open. No good from outside. And now Philadelphia on the break. Offensive rebound. No good from Howard.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Matthews. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. It's Giannis with the drive, and Giannis throws it down.
Man, he's got it going now. And when he's in this kind of a zone, I think the D's happy to just get out of Antetokounmpo's way.
Howard finds Simmons. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. 16 points for Ben Simmons.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Inside. Antetokounmpo again. And the Bucks lead by 4.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Burks dishes to Harris. Howard against Antetokounmpo. Here's Harris. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
You know, he started the game knocking down shots, guys, and now in the second quarter, he's taking it to another level.
And he jams it with authority.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
And, Kevin, I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
And Philadelphia calls time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
A different look for Milwaukee. Williams, he's checked in for Ilyasova. And it's Drew Holiday in for Matthews. Then for the 76ers, Embiid, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. And it's Seth Curry in for Burks. Now here's Howard. He's got 6. Curry looking it over. Outside, Simmons. With some arc, good on the shot. Simmons got 8 here in the quarter.
And Simmons so deft with the floater, freezing the defense completely.
Here's Holiday. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Pass to Thibault. And it's in there. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. 24 points for him. Pass to DiVincenzo. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Here's Embiid. Tries yet again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Nice job that time using that strong body of his inside. Once Howard has positioning, I think you got to wrap him up.
And last season, really not a fun one for Dwight Howard as he missed a lot of time. A lot of games left on the table by him as he has battled those back issues.
Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And with Howard, his presence was missed in the lineup last year due to injuries.
And Howard isn't what he once was, but he can still make a difference on the floor. That size and rebounding really hard to replace on a team by just one player.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Robin Lopez is checked in for Antetokounmpo, and it's Pat Connaughton in for Dante DiVincenzo.
And when you think of Howard, defense and rebounding immediately comes to mind. I mean, he knows his role and plays it pretty well.
Here's Connaughton. Kicks it down to Middleton. Passes to Williams. And Drew Holiday, the bucket on the assist by Williams. Holiday's got 8 points.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And you know what? He does. I mean, in the NBA, you've got to have ways to score over defenders of all sizes.
Now here's Simmons. Thibault. They get it back. Here's Howard. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And, Greg, it's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Oh, Cam, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me.
Treated the rim like it stole something from it.
Holiday against Curry. And Marvin Williams picks up the foul. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Look, you know, guys, it's crazy to think that Joel Embiid once considered quitting the game. I mean, his first practice at Kansas, a senior dunked on him so hard he went to the coach and said, maybe I should get out of this stuff. Luckily, the coach talked him down, and now we see one of the best in the league.
The free throw drops for Embiid. And some real adversity for Joel Embiid after leaving Kansas. Foot injuries costing him the first 2 years Clark of his career. And then, back in Cameroon, the tragic passing of his beloved brother.
Yeah, that's a hard road to hoe, and adversity oftentimes, while painful, can steel us for the promised land or positive outcomes. And, you know, Embiid really driven by his goal to inspire others in Africa to make a better life, and that drove him to be where he is now.
Here's Holiday. The 76ers getting the bucket. 54 seconds left in the first half. Lets it go from 11, and again, it's Milwaukee converted.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Now here's Simmons. 18 points for him. Offensive rebound. Now the pass to Thibault. 76ers moving the ball around. Second chance shot. And it's Connaughton with the rebound. Milwaukee in the lead.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Now here is Holiday. He's tightly guarded. Knocked away. Here we go, all alone. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
One shot.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
One shot.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. The shot missing. And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for the Philadelphia 76ers. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Mike Budenholzer. Coach, probably not the defensive effort you were hoping for thus far.
Yeah, no, our defense isn't where it needs to be. I think they're getting open looks. We're overshifting, and then we're not committing to shooters. It's not a very good defensive effort so far.
Mike, thanks very much for your time. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Tremendous first half. Glad to have you back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Ben Simmons had it going on in the first quarter. He had 18 points, 3 assists, and 1 rebound. And from what we saw so far from the Sixers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
The differential is the free throw attempts. And that's one of the big stories in this game tonight. They were being so aggressive and so smart that all they could do on the defensive end was foul.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Bucks.
The thing I like was how they were making a conscious effort to work the ball inside. They should do the same in the second half. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Whether running the offense through the post, driving it, doesn't matter. Get to the rim, and the rest will take care of itself.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. They lead by 1. Taking a look at the 76ers. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with Green, and it's Simmons in at the small forward.
That's big boy strength, real big boy strength. Embiid is so good at fighting through whatever challenges the defenses present.
Now Lopez. Three-pointer. Simmons pulls it in. To the paint. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Simmons. Simmons got 5 assists in the game.
guys, the passing ability and IQ of Ben Simmons, both amazing.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Harris.
And, you know, the improvement we've seen over the last few seasons with Giannis is incredible. I mean, he just keeps adding to an already superstar level game.
And he makes the first. And you know, Greg, this last season, Giannis improving on his rebounding and his passing.
Career highs for him in both of those areas. If he ever adds a deep shot, I'm not sure how you guard him at that point.
That one misses.
You know, what you really like about Antetokounmpo is he wants to keep getting better. I'd say he's accomplished that and then some.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, mercy, mercy me. How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
That's going to be over and back, not watching for the line that time. And here's Holiday, 10 points for him. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Embiid.
And, you know, questions for the Sixers about fit between their 2 young stars in Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons are legitimate questions, because when young players are that talented, it sometimes is hard for them to sacrifice their own games for the good of the team.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good from Drew Holiday. And for Simmons and Embiid, a clash of styles, too. Simmons, you know, Clark, is at his best in transition.
And, you know, Embiid, guys, is more a half-court threat, attacking in the post. Long term, I think they'll figure it out, but it'll be interesting to see how that plays out between those two.
Both free throws good from Holiday.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
To the inside. And Embiid throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Here's DiVincenzo, guarded by Curry. DiVincenzo passes to Giannis. For 3, Middleton. Rebound by the 76ers. Harris has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
When Simmons is driving inside, I'm telling you, he's going to sky up for the flush. Getting to the bucket in no time.
Bucks passing it around. Lopez outside. Back to Holiday. And the rejection by Embiid.
Yeah, good energy and awareness that time by Embiid to deny that shot.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Shot clock at 2 from 6 away.
Defensively, you know, a little uneven in that first half, but they've been far more focused and consistent here in the second.
The offensive rebound, Simmons, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's what you call being a master of your craft from Simmons. I mean, fooled the entire defense in the paint there.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths, shooting in the low 60s last season.
You know, guys, when you look at those numbers last year for him, I think it does affect how much you're willing to go after contact, because you're a little fearful of getting to the foul line unless you're in the and one situation. Too many trips to the line when you shoot it as poorly as he does actually can hurt you.
And he sinks the second.
You look at Ben Simmons, and it's easy to compare him somewhat to LeBron James because he's a walking triple-double threat every game, and quite honestly, I think he's only going to get better, especially if he adds a jump shot.
Here's Antetokounmpo, up and in on the layup. Giannis has got 5 points in the quarter.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Lopez with the block. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. The 76ers leading by 5. To the middle. Here's Harris. Good D by Lopez.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here's Giannis. That one falls. Giannis has got 31.
And the ball handling of Antetokounmpo, my goodness, really unreal. For a guy his size, his dribbling is ridiculous.
Simmons finds Curry. On the wing, Harris. Lopez covering. And it's sent back by Lopez. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Just 5 on the clock. Green kicks to Simmons.
And Lopez did exactly what he had to there on that defensive stop. He just got right in his face and made it tough for him.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Middleton outside. Back to Lopez. Outside Holiday. Over Simmons. The shot by Holiday, no good. Philadelphia leading by 3. Harris dishes to Curry. Outside, Simmons. Over Middleton. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Here's Holiday. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got his 7th assist in the game. Simmons passes to Green. Back to Simmons. Got a piece of it, and it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday. Wesley Matthews checked in for Chris Middleton. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Milton's checked in. Clock at 2 from deep. And the 76ers get it back.
And that's a nice job on the offensive glass there. That'll let them work the clock even more.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
And Embiid has got the ball here for the 76ers. It's a 3-point game. On up the court. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Korkmaz checked in for the 76ers. Burks comes in for Ben Simmons. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Stolen by Harris. Pass to Milton. Holiday against Harris. Here's Milton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Holiday with it. Pass to DiVincenzo. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the 76ers.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And they've also worked hard to get the ball inside. They haven't just settled. And they've hit a lot of high percentage shots in this game.
And he knocks down the first one. No good on the second, so he hits one of two. The 76ers lead. Passes it to Milton. Back to Harris. Embiid trying to break loose. Harris's shot is good. Harris has got 20 points.
And not his quarter, scoring-wise. Just 1 of 7 from the field.
Outside Matthews. There's the pass to Ilyasova. Count it.
In addition to Ilyasova's ability to light it up from the perimeter, he also feels pretty comfortable in the paint. You know, in just his first season with Milwaukee, a huge success for Coach Budenholzer. I mean, came in and led the team to the top seed in the East, gave the franchise a huge boost, and I think they found their leader for the next several years.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Burks. Tries again. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And here's Matthews from the arc. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Clark for the Bucks. The players said Budenholzer instilled a sense of confidence in the team.
And you know what? Sometimes you have a coaching change, and that injection of a different type of approach and the change in culture can make a big difference. Coach Budenholzer has always shown the ability to get the most out of his roster and shows you what a difference a coach can make.
Here's Milton, guarded by Holiday. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. And the Bucks making a change here. Connaughton's checked in. Howard's checked in for the 76ers. Here's Holiday. He's got 16. Now here's Ilyasova. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The 76ers shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. To the paint, here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, you know, he's one of the toughest matchups in the game without question. Embiid is excellent at staying aggressive when he's hot.
Poked away, Embiid with the steal. Here's Korkmaz, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Howard. The jump hook. Here's Embiid. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Goes up, and Embiid throws it down.
Boy, that's how you execute in transition, guys. Embiid realizing an opportunity and then jumping all over it.
And Holiday kicks to Ilyasova. Outside Matthews. High arcing shot. The shot by Holiday, no good. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for Philadelphia. The lead is 2 over Holiday. Burks can't get it to go.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Right wing. Here's Connaughton. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 6 assists now in the game. Pass to Burks. Rebound by Ilyasova.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Holiday against Burks. To the wing right side. Ilyasova dishes to Matthews. 5 on the clock. Back to Ilyasova. Shoots over Embiid. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That'll be his second foul of the game. Marvin Williams is checked in for Lopez. .112 left to play in the third. Burks, the pass to Korkmaz. Clock at 6. Pass to Howard. On its way from Burks for 2. Offensive rebound. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. And that'll be his third foul so far. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. And Holiday kicks to Ilyasova. Down low. And Matthews gets it to go in on the assist by Ilyasova. Matthews has got 4 points in the quarter. The 76ers trail by 3. Burks, the pass to Howard. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Embiid inside, working on Williams.
There are not many better on the offensive glass than Howard. He's a flat-out beast, especially if you don't box him out.
Now Holiday, he's got 16. 11 seconds left in the third. For the 3, it doesn't go for him. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. The Bucks on top, leading by a point. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Marvin Williams is out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Holiday. Then it's Ilyasova. And it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Here's Middleton. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Williams comes with a double team. Here's Thibault. The pass to Korkmaz. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the 76ers lead by 1.
Even double team. He had the vision to see the open man.
The kick out to Williams. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
That to me is just all practice and experience. Textbook shooting from Williams right off the pass.
Here's Embiid and the dunk by Embiid. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
Kicks it down to Middleton. Pass to Williams. Outside Holiday. Off target from three-point range.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what, Kevin, but he's been awful ever since the second half started. It's not even been a factor.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Free throw drops for Embiid. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Danny Green, he's checked in for Korkmaz. And Embiid drops them both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Holiday looking for an opening. On the wing, Giannis. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Giannis has got 9 points here in the second half. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Outside Curry. Pass to Thibault. They double him with Middleton. Lays it up off the glass. That's 29 points for Joel Embiid.
Get Embiid the ball and he goes to work, especially that close to the basket.
Holiday, the pass to Giannis. Left side, Williams. Excellent D from Howard. The 76ers leading by 3. Inside. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Middleton. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Howard's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Passes it to Curry. Tipped away, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee making a switch here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Embiid dishes to Howard. Shot clock at 3. Here's Thibault. Misses off the right iron. Bucks trail by 5. There's the lob into the Kumbo, and he lays in the alley-oop.
And the Greek Freak, boy, I tell you, certainly gets the green light. I mean, from that position especially. He's really developed into a nice scorer from that spot on the floor.
On the wing, Green. Another miss by Philadelphia. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. DiVincenzo can't hit it. The 76ers leading by 3. Right side, Green. And there's the pass to Howard. Sweet move. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists in the game. The Bucks have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Holiday. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
And here is Curry. They double team Curry. And the wide open shot from Green. Bangs home the trifecta. Green's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Bucks trail by 6. On the wing, Giannis. He's guarded by Howard. The shot by Williams, no good. 76ers have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Curry with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Curry passes to Thibault. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Giannis. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans.
Howard, the pass to Thibault. 76ers with the new shot clock. Goes up again, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Marvin Williams.
An aggressive player who draws attention. Howard is used to getting hit by the defense and plays quite well through contact.
Free throw good, Howard. Brook Lopez is checked in for Williams. And both free throws good for Howard. Holiday with it. Now here's Giannis. On the wing, Holiday. Here's Lopez. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. And Philadelphia calls time here. It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Brett Brown talking with his team. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Thank you, David.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
No good on the free throw.
And as many times as we've seen him at the free throw line tonight, I think by now we know what's going to happen.
And he's good on the second. Bucks trail by 7. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Who's got Simmons?
Middleton against Simmons. Over in the corner, Green. Kept alive. Howard, good. Howard's got the lead up to 9 now for Philadelphia.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboards.
Greg, and that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
The wide open look here for Lopez. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so Curry will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. And it's Howard finishing it off.
You know, showing flashes of his old self here. I mean, when Howard finds that rhythm, he feels like nobody can stop him. And he's right.
Milwaukee's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Pass to DiVincenzo. Doubled by Howard. And stolen by Simmons. Here's Harris. Milwaukee with the rebound. On the wing, Holiday. And good. He got the English that time as it falls. Holiday's got 4 points in the quarter.
Hey, and you know, really, Antetokounmpo could look to score every time, and sometimes that's necessary, but he's also good at recognizing when one of his teammates has a clean look.
Curry can't get it to go.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
The open shot, Lopez, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Lopez is really dangerous as a shooter if you give him space to catch and then shoot.
Here's Simmons. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Simmons got 26 points.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
The second chance effort. And Antetokounmpo lays it up and in. Giannis has got 39.
He's unguardable. Nobody been able to contain him here in the fourth quarter. Now 4 of 5 from the field.
Offensive rebound and another shot. Curry. No good with the layup. Bucks trail by 7. Pushing it up. And Giannis gets it to go on the assist by Holiday. 41 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Curry kicks to Harris. Now here's Curry. Defense right on him. Outside for Simmons. 6 on the shot clock. There's Green with the 3. Rebound Giannis Antetokounmpo. The Bucks shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Feeds to Holiday. With the second effort. The shot that time not on target. Simmons with the defensive effort. The 76ers leading by 5. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's DiVincenzo. And it's sent back by Howard.
Excellent timing by Howard. He knows exactly when to jump to deny shot attempts.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Present our Jordan Player of the Game, Dwight Howard.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
Philadelphia leading by 3. Passes it to Embiid. Now here's Curry. Tight defense on him. Charity strike shot. That shot off. And Milwaukee the other way now. Here's DiVincenzo. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. DiVincenzo's got 27.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Swiped it away. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the dunk by Giannis.
Well, I tell you, the future of the Greek Freak is extremely bright. I mean, he really has shown the ability to deliver in important spots of games.
And Simmons slams it in.
Really like how Simmons commands the ball, especially in key moments.
Giannis against Harris. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Makes it off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 45 points. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
To the inside, and Embiid throws it down.
You like Embiid's confidence and willingness to step up in the big moment.
Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 16-6 run. Out left to the wing. Here's DiVincenzo. The three-pointer off the mark. Philadelphia has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
1:05 left to play here in the fourth. Curry with the steal. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
And what a time to get sloppy. A close game like this, you cannot be getting loose with the ball.
55 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're behind by 3. 52 seconds left in the game. Defense, the 76ers. It's a 3-point game. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. And Middleton kicks to Giannis. Money! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
They double-team Curry. Embiid in the corner. Here's Green, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Boy, the floor awareness and passing ability of Embiid, very impressive, and he continues to grow as a passer.
Free throw good, Green.
And really a great job to maintain his composure. How about the body control there? Now he gets the and one and turns this into a two-possession game.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They trail by 4. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Left side. Simmons pulls it in.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
To the middle. The kick out to Lopez. Middleton for 3. No good on that one. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And one thing you can say about Green, I don't know of too many players who are as dependent on their three-point shot as he is. He needs that shot to be falling for him to make an impact.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And a deep three from Korver. Misses the shot. So the 76ers win it. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Dwight did it all tonight. What was the biggest factor to impact the game the way you did?